Hello, beautiful people. Yes, all you beautiful people, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. My name is oHSoIcoNic, but if I could, I'd be just like you. And today, I want to have a quick little chat, but as the title suggests, we're actually just going to be chatting about my vinyl collection. So, Pete, first one I want to show off, the one I actually just got, it is a signed copy of Joyner Lucas's ADHD first studio album, if I'm not mistaken. Because I don't think 508, I don't think that was or was it? Anyway, so this is actually signed. I like this one because it's actually signed by Joyner Lucas. And if you bought one of these copies, you got your name in the liner notes. It's a bunch of names in there, so there's no need to go through that. But album was actually fire. I really enjoyed the intro, Isis featuring Logic. Devil's Work was a good one. He had a lot of singles that came off of this. 10 Bands was a good one. ADHD was a real good one. That song Wilt, Broken, all of it. It's a really good album. Really dope album. If I can get it. This is, put it over here. This is Music to Be Murdered by Eminem. This is his last. Now, I haven't gotten the side B yet. I've listened to it. Fuego. I haven't had a chance to copy it yet though, because I got this one when this first came out. This is actually a pretty expensive vinyl when it came out, so I'm glad I got that added to the collection. Man on the Moon 2, dope front to back album. You know. Now this one I actually haven't opened yet. I mean I did, but I try not to play it too much. Actually, it's called Marvin Gaye's Number Ones, and this one was an exclusive because it actually has a colored copy of the vinyl. You see it's kind of purple and translucent there. So that's pretty dope. The Eminem vinyl was actually kind of like that too. It was black and red, kind of like, red, kind of like, Anyway, Oxymoron. Absolutely fantastic album. I mean, I heard this, I was actually in college when this came out, and believe it or not, this is actually the first Schoolboy Q album that I listened to. And then from there, it kind of made me just go through his entire catalog from there. Hoover Street, fantastic song. Blind Threats, The Purge. Really symbolic songs in there, for sure. Man, this next one gets to me. This is Victory Lap by Nipsey Hussle. We lost Nip over a year ago now, in a real tragic way, when he was trying to do a lot for culture, do a lot for his community, and really set up a lot of people to learn how to be entrepreneurs and learn how to kind of take care of themselves and take care of where they're from in a positive way. You know what I mean? So this album was nominated for Best Hip Hop Album of the Year. It actually lost to Cardi B's album, which was absolutely fantastic album. So R.I.P. Nip. R.I.P. Nip. The late great artist formerly known as Prince. This is Purple Rain, just like the movie. Fantastic album front to back. There's nothing bad on this album. I mean, they made a whole movie to it. You get what I'm saying? Need I say more? Got another colored vinyl here. I hate saying that. This Pulp Fiction soundtrack, and this is actually a highlighter yellow greenish color. Really dope album. If you've seen the movie, you know the movie has been some fantastic music to it. So I'm gonna just kind of go through these real quick. This is what I've collected of. You already saw Music to Be Murdered by, right? So this is the rest of what I have of Eminem's catalog. Eminem is personally my favorite rapper of all time. If he's not in a top something, then who are you really listening to? Slim Shady LP, fantastic album. And this one actually got going with the public service announcements, which ended up being kind of a staple in a lot of his albums. Then we go on, the Marshall Mathers LP. Needs no explanation as far as I'm concerned. I think this was his top seller. I think of all time, this is the top seller and went diamond, which is super dope. From there, Relapse. I found Relapse to be a completely underrated album. I think it's slept on quite a bit, but the people that know Eminem and know his bars and lyricism, this is definitely an album that you don't sleep on. And then also Kamikaze. There's a color vinyl too. So went after a lot of people on that album, but we got some Kendrick Lamar. This is gonna be Good Kid, Mad City, and To Pimp a Butterfly. I was gonna pick up Damn, but every store I went to didn't have it, but that's one I plan on getting eventually. This one takes me back to college, specifically my sophomore year of college. Money Trees. Money Trees. It's a perfect place for shade, and that's just how I feel. Her Highness, Lauryn Hill. This is a fantastic album. I actually bought this album for my wife. She really loves this album. From To Zion, Doo Wop, Every Ghetto, Every City, all of these. It's Lauryn Hill, she needs no, like, seriously. But I also have Man on the Moon, Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi. Another Schoolboy Q album, Crash Talk. This album I think is really underrated. This one had Chopsticks, Num Num Juice. Those were a couple of mainstream songs that came out on it. Feature artists like Cudi's on here, Lil Baby's on here, who else? Black is on here, Ty Dolla $ign, YG, got some great features on this album. This is Jazz at Massey Hall, the greatest jazz concert ever. And this was given to me from a dear friend of mine. I'm not gonna throw his old name out there, but he knows who he is. If he ever gets a chance to watch this, hey man, I appreciate you, because I still have this album and I've listened to it quite a bit. It has Charlie Parker, Dizzy Gillespie, Charles Mingus, and then the one and only, he got this for me for this reason. You see that right there? That's Max Roach, one of the better drummers to ever play the drums. Oh, I forgot. Haven't been through this in so long, I forgot I had it. Another Kid Cudi, In the Cut. This one he came back off of a little bit of a hiatus and then came back with this one. Fire. Hey wife. Fire album. One of the GOATs right here. Got Kanye. You had to get the late registration. You had to get College Dropout. I'm gonna get Graduation. I'm gonna get 808s and Heartbreak to start, and then we'll go from there. So I got into vinyls because of my father and my mother. They actually both were DJs back when they met in college, and my dad has my collection wouldn't be, I don't know, a 50th of his. Like, my dad has so many vinyl records. And we love music in my house. My mom and dad's house, my wife's house. We play music all the time around here. The kids love it and everything. So music is a big part of me. So I figured I would just go ahead and share my collection with y'all. Thank you so much for peeping. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you don't have any albums, pick some up. But if you do, what kind of vinyls do you have? Do you still listen to vinyls, or are you sticking to MP3s? Or how do you listen to music? What do you listen to? Are there any albums that you would recommend I listen to, or some that are just worth having on vinyl? Let me know down in the comments section, all right? Appreciate you all for stopping by. My name is oHSoIcoNic, but at the end of the day, y'all are the icons, and I will catch you in the next video.